Welcome to Behind the Track. I am Daniel Mazzarina, and I'm sitting here with Katelyn Myers. Katelyn, welcome to Belmont Tracks.
Thank you.
So we just heard two of your songs, and you just put out an EP.
I did.
Tell us a little bit about what that process is like, as far as maybe picking songs or writing songs, and sort of what that journey was like in making this EP.
Yeah, I write all the time, but usually songs that I know I want to put out kind of stand out to me, if that makes sense. And I have four. I had four that I put out, and I played two of them today. But I recorded it at Rukkus Room here in Nashville. It's over on 8th, not that far. And I worked with Jamie Tate. He's a wonderful producer, and I'm in love with it. I'm super excited. It's all strings, kind of bluegrass stuff. So yeah, I'm really excited.
Yeah, and we're super excited for it too, and super excited that we got to hear sort of the stripped down versions here with just you and an acoustic guitar, because I think the mark of any good songwriter is being able to strip away those elements. But we're certainly excited to hear the full and complete version as well. And I mean, as you know, songs can be decorated differently. You are not only a songwriting major, but also audio engineering. You're double majoring.
Yes.
Tell me about how those elements of both of those majors have played into maybe the writing process or the creative process that ultimately led to this project.
Yeah, I switched. I'm a freshman, and I switched to both majors the second semester. So I've only had one songwriting class, and I loved it, and I want to take as many as possible. But audio engineering has been really, really interesting for me because I never really knew about any of it. But also, my whole life I've been trying to find like a backup plan, and if that makes sense, if this doesn't work out, I'm kind of what am I gonna do? And I tried music business, and it wasn't for me. I'm awful at math. And then when I recorded this record, I watched Jamie, my producer, do the whole thing, and I was like, this is perfect. And I've been taking classes, and I love it, and I think I've found my backup plan.
Well, I think everybody's journey with coming to Nashville and coming to Belmont can kind of ebb and flow a little bit. But,
for sure.
I'll say as a senior that you will ultimately, find success.
Right.
And you clearly are already having great success, being
you.
here playing today. Speaking of success and successful people, if there's anybody out there who's already made it in the music industry as a performer or a writer that you could collaborate with, talk to us about who that might be and why.
My favorite artist, songwriter, musician of all time is Jason Isbell.
He's great.
Oh my gosh, I can't even he, just the way he writes and the way he lives his life is so inspiring to me. And I can't believe I'm telling you this right now, but he does an 8-night residency at the Ryman every year. And I go every year alone, and I sit in the back pew and cry. And I just sit there and I cry and I cry. And he is so inspiring, his songwriting and the way he tells stories and all of that. Yeah, that was a long tangent.
No, that's a great answer. I went by myself to see the Rolling Stones.
Yes.
And had a similar, tears welling up in my eyes experience. And so clearly you've been an Isbell fan for some time.
Yes.
But you've seen him at the Ryman and you've had that experience. Has being in Nashville shaped your songwriting process or yourself as a songwriter? Or has that kind of stayed consistent?
For sure. So I moved out here when I was 17. I moved out here my senior year of high school. I'm originally from Oklahoma, so a lot of my songwriting has always been influenced by red dirt country, all that kind of stuff. And I try to stay true to that as much as I can because it's where I'm from. I love Oklahoma, and but I think coming here and meeting different songwriters and working with people who write nothing like I ever have before it's definitely changed my songwriting, but I don't think in a bad way. So I hope not,
Well, from what we've heard here today, I certainly think it's been in a good way.
Well, thank you.
And, for those people at home who've maybe heard your EP or listened to your Belmont tracks and they want to find more, or they want to hear more, what can they expect from you going forward?
My favorite thing to do is play live. So hopefully I'll be playing live wherever I am when this comes out. But playing live and hopefully putting out new music. Or maybe they can find me at the Walmart in Hendersonville. I don't really I don't know, you know.
Well, we'll be sure to be on the lookout for you wherever your path takes you. And thank you so much for joining me here today.
You.
For Behind the Track, I am Daniel Mazzarina here with Belmont Tracks.